As I'm walking through the blackened forest, thoughts of hate, anger fill my soul. Shine remains of the holy nights, sweet repentance, and though it's far too late, I fight back the memories wanna see. Suffering heroes are the first best of prophecy. Never thought yesterday was the end of his life. But brainwashed fools born again of a thousand life. Yeah! Hate-filled screams. Oh, yeah. So let's see if I get to answer any questions for you guys this time. I figure we can do it. We can do a question and we can do a jam. Question and a jam. Sing dang around my neck. He never gets respect. Oh, you only know regrets. I hit the lights of these dark sets. Put down the news. I kill myself. Sing around my neck. Hear my world shake, yeah, like an earthquake, yeah. The house is clear. Is it you? Is it here? I'm madly in anger with you. 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 Snare. Boogs Cruise shirts. I don't know. The shirts biz is kind of a pain in the arse. I'm not gonna lie. So I ordered like 320 some shirts. Almost sold them all. They're almost all gone. But that first initial order, the boom in the order, and then because PayPal like blocked me because I like sold so many shirts out of nowhere, I thought I was selling drugs or something. So they like wouldn't let me purchase the shipping to send them out, and it was a really big pain in the arse. There's so many questions I can't get to it. I'm trying to play jams at the same time. Heaviest snatch ever done? Well, I did try doing Olympic weightlifting for a little bit. This was let's see, back when I got the weightlifting certification, which is like a day course. If you guys are personal trainers or strength coaches, you probably should get it because at least you get like the fundamentals of the lifts. But I tried doing Olympic lifts for like a couple months and I was messing around like, what would be the most optimal hand width for cleans? And I went like too wide and I like separated my AC joint. And that was where my shoulder issues, as the OG followers know, that's where they all came about. No fat, no. It's stupid. I have a wife. I gotta please the wife, right? I'm a family man. You working at Target? What if I am? What if I am? You know, I got a wife and daughter. What if I got to provide for the fam, you know? Just being a good husband. Sardines. If you like them, I hate sardines. I like tuna. I like tuna. Here's the thing, guys. I mean, if you're going to be like, you like this food, you like that food. Like, I like a lot of foods. But it comes down to what can you consume in excessive amounts? So tuna is good because you can mix it with noodles, right? Some of my old-time followers might remember my butter noodles recommendation of the heart disease diet. The heart disease diet, trademarked by Rick Boogs. It was a whole package of pasta, and you put some tuna. You put a whole can of tuna in it. I mean, it's like you're talking about, I think it's like 3,000 calories per meal. I mean, pitted dates and sunflower kernels. Yeah, easy calories. Oh my God, sardines are gross. They are gross. Ramen, I don't know. I mean, if it's good quality ramen, stay away from the cheap stuff. Cat food, hey man, it seemed like a good idea at the time. Power packed, nutritiously dense snack. The only problem is it's meant for the teeth of a carnivore that can rip flesh open. So it's hard. It's very hard kibble to eat on for human teeth. Best way to prepare for a squat. So squats, it's a great question. Because listen, guys, if you've been following me, you know that I'm about that Bulgarian style. I'm about doing the same exercise every single day because it's about getting most efficient in a particular movement pattern. And I never really focused on back squats because I found it was like when you failed, it was such a bad fail. But that's because I always did high bar. Like before I had surgery, I always did high bar and I always did really low squats. Which some of you guys, I mean, some of you, I should say all of you guys, give me a very hard time for my squat depth. But the thing is, I'm trying to, like, I get it. Like, I probably don't need to go quite as heavy. But at the same time, like, I'm just looking out for meniscus health now because deep squats, while they are good, deep squats are still strenuous. Like an ATG squat is still very strenuous, hard on the meniscus. And I had a very extensive meniscus repair where I had one of the best surgeons in the world. All right, one of the best surgeons in the world that works with is one of the like Major League Baseball orthos, and he obviously does WWE, and he does like some other, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't really care. I just went who WWE sent me to. But he didn't think he was going to be able to salvage it, but because he's pretty good, he was. Because I had two like giant tears in it, so a lot of times they just scrape it out. They just get rid of it. You don't need a meniscus, but if you don't get it repaired, you're gonna have, just telling me like we can get rid of it, but you're gonna have arthritis down the road. So I would prefer not to have arthritic issues, when I'm 40. Lentils, best protein. Well, hey, I don't have any issues with the legumes. I like them. Problem is, like, I'm a gassy lassie when I eat tons of beans. But yeah, I mean, beans are great, and it's about what you can consume in excessive amounts. Like if you can consume them in excessive amounts, I'm all about it. So one of my go-tos, since I'm on the road a lot, is like black beans or lentils, and I get the quick rices that you just microwave. So I mean, you microwave, you get the steaming hot rice. You just take a glass dish. You get some steaming hot rice. You get like 8 servings of that. You just dump a can of lentils in there, and I mean, you got a pretty solid, quick meal on the go. My belt. I actually, I don't think stealing is the right word, but I took it from the University of Wisconsin. That belt has probably been on like the Rose Bowl championship team. Not that I care. I don't even know anything about like football and stuff, but like that belt has probably been at the University of Wisconsin since like the 1970s. Hence why it looks so weird and different. What is this? Is a notification that I'm live? You think I don't know that I'm live, Gmail? You think I don't know that I'm live? Okay? I'm live. I get it. But yeah, that belt is like beef jerky. You know what I mean? Like that thing is crisp and tight, solid, thick, dense. It's got like hooks on it for some reason. Oh, I'm live. Thank you. Yes. I didn't think I was live yet. How much ginger should I eat? I tried the ginger thing. I tried juicing for a bit. I tried juicing ginger, and it's like the biggest pain in the ass process. And you get so much to clean up, and you get just the littlest amount of juice. So I figure that convenience is more important than trying to save a little bit of money and juicing stuff yourself. But ginger is supposed to be great for you, right? It's supposed to boost that natural test boost. But yeah, it's just not as easy as like garlic. Garlic, you just peel it and you pop those suckers and that's it. But ginger, it's like you gotta, it's got like, I mean, you can chew it, I guess, but it's so like fibrous. It's disgusting. If you never get, I'm trying to read. If you never get this new job, would you keep on posting the old style videos? All the swearing, yeah, obviously, of course. Why wouldn't I? That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Unfortunately, I have to work for Mickey Mouse. So, do you drink oil straight? Yeah, of course I have. I've done grapeseed oil, olive oil. I mean, I don't know, canola. I've done them all. Do a podcast. There's so many podcasts. What's the point? What is the point of doing a podcast? Honestly, I don't know. People ask me all the time. especially with wrestling. Hey, you want to talk about wrestling? Talk about music and wrestling on my podcast? No, not really. I don't. Why would I want to do that? I can talk to the billions, just like here, chilling. What should we play? What do you want to hear? Garlic breath. There's no way to fight it. It's inevitable. It's gonna stink. It's gonna stink. Let's see. Wonderwall. I wish I knew it. Hanger 18. Hanger 18. Let's see. There we go. Welcome to our fortress tower. We'll take some time to show you around. Impossible to break it wall. Will you see the ceiling back to strong? Computer banks to run the world. There's enough to stop the stars, but the free house too much. Hanger 18, not too much. Marty! I don't play lead. I only play rhythm. I just want to give you guys a little interesting tidbit that I did an interview with Loudwire. I don't know if you got any metalheads in the house. A rock metal outlet. And I don't know when that's going to be up, but I need you guys to check that out so I can be a bona fide rock star. All right? Because, I don't know if you guys watch Loudwire or anything, but they have, Steel Panther and stuff like that. We're talking, this is it's like one of the biggest rock outlets. You got Bruce Dickinson, Phil Anselmo and stuff talking. Thick. You want to be thick? You want to be thick? You gotta consume the calories and you just do compound lifts, like squats, and deads, overhead press. I think that's about it. You don't need to do anything else than that if you want to be thick. I got 10% battery left. I'm pretty sure last time I did this live stream, I had the same issue where I had to stop it because the phone was dying. The only difference is now I have a better phone. Whereas before, my phone would die after, I could have 100% battery, and that sucker would die after like 30 minutes. Am I going to arm wrestle Juji? I don't know. He would probably crush me. He knows the over-the-top techniques, right? He would get the thumb over the top and embarrass me. But that's not to say I wouldn't. I would like to go back. Holy Wars, you got it. I would like to go back. Or I'd like to have them here. I'd like to have them here. I think it'd be easier for all of us if you just came here, lived in the garage, and then we could do all sorts. We could squat. All right. Now I finally enjoy squatting because I found something that suits me. But yeah, I think that would be great. Let's see how Holy War sounds on the 12 string. That's it. Here we go. Brother will kill brother, right across the land. Shooting for religion, something I don't understand. They killed my wife and my baby without suicide me. First mistake, ass mistake. Jeez. I don't know this love. I never learned this love. I don't know how I never learned it. I've maxed out to it 100 times. Sticky Ricky. Battery. I never learned battery either for some reason. I did learn this one part though because I loved it. This was the first cassette. Can you believe it? From what I hear though, cassettes are hot now. Cassettes are hot again. But this is the first cassette from Metallica. I heard this. What was it? Whatever. Fire intro. And then, here you go. Ah, sounds like shh. Rick Sabbath. Rundown. My goodness. Rundown of Bulgarian workout. So, here's the deal. All right. A couple of young lads here yesterday are making a film. And that's kind of what inspired me. I think they were like seeing like different like mindsets and methodologies to people's trainings and things like that. And I came on and asked them, I'm like, listen, guys, I mean, like, aside from me, there's not much that's different in like this whole like, charade of fitness online. Like, everyone does the same BS, you know what I mean? But it just got my wheels ticking that, these live streams are pretty good because you can get some deep thoughts. Hey, look down! What was I talking about? To get the wheels ticking, talking about methodologies and all that. So, and it came back to the same thing, guys. It's about consistency, specificity, and consistency. And wait, what about? Is your wife not home? No, she's not. she's with the daughter. Don't call me daughter. Yeah, but if you're looking at lifts like skills, then you can do it every single day. And you're going to progress with it because you're going to get more comfortable with the lift. And when you get more comfortable, your body's willing to, it's going to be easier to handle more weight. Like, you're going to find your little patterns and all that. And I was telling these young lads as well, I'm like, it's not just the lift itself, it's all the factors involved, like in your environment. So if you go to a gym and you're using a different bar that doesn't have the same whip, right? Or you got different tunes, or there's no tunes, or there's people around, or people are waiting on you and all that kind of stuff. These are all different factors that are going to affect your lift as well. So it led me to, why you should get a home gym, because you can eliminate so many factors so that when you focus on this one particular lift, then you know that it's not, you're using the same bar every single time. You're using the same types of plates every single time. You got the same crushing tunes every single time. You get the same climate, all that. And you can start narrowing it down as how to perfect this particular movement. And that alone is going to help you move more weight. There's just more to it. Crushing tunes, yeah. Same underwear? What are you talking about? Oh, same underwear. Yeah, you might have a little more elasticity, right? I mean, same clothes, wear the same clothes every day because, then you can eliminate that, right? I mean, what if you got some tighter shorts than the one day than the other and the glutes have a little more support, right? Fave movie, it's got to be Conan the Barbarian. That's an easy one. I bought that movie when I was 7 years old. I bought it from Best Buy on VHS. Back when Best Buy was, not obsolete. Cemetery Gates. All right, let's see what I can do. All these tunes, guys. I mean, this is the thing when you're a family man. You don't have time to play the guitar, play the sixth string. So it's been a while, That's why when Loudwire just wanted to see me jam, they wanted to come over and see me jam. What is this? I was like, oh my God, I got to get my chops. I got to break all this rust and grime off my chops. Because, I'll play it once every like everything you see like on my Instagram and stuff, that's like the first time. It's like, oh, maybe, like I'll bust this lick out. And it's like the one time I play a month, people, oh, how often do you play? I can't, man. Like, I got work, I got my lifting goals, right? I got to eat food, and then I got to take care of the family, man. Ah, sheesh! Crucified on those hills, we're I saw hear my hands on it all seems so well. Let's get to it. Something like that. Thank you, Ethan. Thank you, Ethan. Join the band. You want me to join your band? A band would be great, man. A band would be great. I remember, so I got this buddy in this band. This band's called Conniption. It's a pretty cool band. They're great. They're a good band, but like it's very hard to make it in today's business. You know what I mean? Unless you have some other sort of platform. But this is when I was like 26, and I'm like, hey man, like I moved back to Milwaukee, and I was like, you want to jam, dude? We just play like Rust in Peace, you know what I mean? Like, want to jam? And he kept blowing me off. I was like, all right, hurt me, hurt my soul. But then again, I get it because it's like, who has time to just jam? When you're an old man, you gotta just like try to make a living, gotta pay the rent, try to make a living. Don't know where my money went. Mississippi Queen collab with Clarence. I wouldn't mind. Dude, listen, here's the thing, man. Like, I don't mind collabing with anyone. Like, I'll collab with anyone, but the thing is, I'm just not going to make much of an effort to collab because it's hard enough for me to even have time to, play the sixth string for you guys. You know what I mean? When's the last time I even did a live stream like this? Or, don't even have time to hang out with the fam. Granted, like, that was their choice. They left right now. I had to take care of some stuff. Hurting my ears. I don't know who that is. How's my prostate? I don't know. Probably pretty good. I mean, pumpkin seeds and pitted dates, right? Pumpkin seeds like the ultimate prostate health, isn't it? I don't know. I've never had fingers up my arse before to like see how my prostate is though. I think my pee's all right though. You know what I mean? I have a good strong line of pee, strong urine. Succulent garlic. ATG squatter parallel. I mean, again, I think it depends on what you can handle. Like for now, I've said this earlier in the stream, dude. You're late. You're late to the convo. I don't know what to tell you. I can't answer the question. I already answered it, but I'll give you a freebie. So like, I had meniscus repair along with the ACL surgery, the knee reconstruction. So like, squatting deep is strenuous on the meniscus, which is why I've kind of changed my approach to squatting on. I've been doing low bar and more hips, hip drive, and working glutes and hams, less quads. But I mean, honestly, like that's another thing too. We're talking all things full circle, full cycle. Like the injury was kind of a blessing. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times, or like in the past, I felt like my leg drive was my strength. You know what I mean? Like my hips were my weakness, which I don't know if it's true, but that's just kind of how it seemed. Like, but since I couldn't bend my knee for 9 months or whatever. Or, a long time, and I lost a lot of mass. I had to do everything like a hip hinge pattern. But now, like, my hips are my strength, Now I feel like my glutes and my hams can handle anything. But it's just the quads. Red shirts. Red and green. It's the Christmas spirit, man. Glute ham raises. I don't. I think it's one of those things, like everyone's like, oh, this is a great exercise. Like glute hammers, like you can't go wrong with it. Like it's such a good exercise. Like everyone just throws it out there, but like, is it really? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like I've done them, but it's not like I felt like, oh, wow. Like my lifts are substantially increased. Like, again, I think just it's doing the lift itself and just finding ways to like Just get better at the lift. It's just, I'm always going to stress that. Man. Can you play community property? Community property? I don't know what that is. It sounds lame. Cause it's community property. Ha! Community property. Community property. Community property. Yes. Community property. Cause it's community property. Community property. Is that about right? Understand. Just take his hand. He's a medicine man. Oh! I love that song as a kid. I'm a wild child, come and love me, I want you. I'm getting a better workout just screaming than I would actually lifting. Tremolo is like tremolo on guitar. Do you know how to do the trembolone on the guitar? Calories! Calories! Sabbath. Will I ever make it big in wrestling? I don't know. It's not up to me. It's not up to me, is it? Let's see what's a little Sabbath here. Sweet leaf. All right now. Won't you listen? When I first met you. Play the Nat. Did I see somebody say play the Natty Anthem? That song seems incredibly technical. To play on a guitar, I think you have to be like a virtuoso. That's a great comments. Snowblind. Snowblind's a great song. Is that the one that goes dun 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 dun. What you get is what you see. Things that don't come easily. Okay. Rip Rich. Natty Anthem. Guys, I mean, I could try to learn the Natty Anthem. It's probably like sweet beat and a bunch of trembolone, right? I mean, tremolo. Spinach! Spinach! Rat? Oh, I can play some Rat. I know some Rat. A little rat and roll for you. Let's do a little Rat. All right. Down on the street where we meet, having time, how we come alive. Then we go like, I knew that brother again. By the way, there's more of this in the Loudwire video, so when that's up, you guys got to watch it, all right? I want that sucker to get a lot of views, so they're like, wow, this guy's like legit, like, this guy's like a bona fide rock star, like, you know, and then maybe like, who knows, maybe I'll just be a rock star down the road. Pre-workout at DMA, and yeah, of course, who hasn't? I worked at GNC back in 2010, baby. No, I worked there in 2008. Listen, guys, you know, somebody said like this is my target. This could be my GNC Polo right now, for all you guys know. All right, I could be getting those PMs or whatever they're called, getting that big money selling those Muscle Tech products. And my manager could look really good when I sell the fish oils and the multivitamins. Holy diver, Gojira. Target. Come on, I'm not Target. It could be GNC, okay? It doesn't have to be Target. Exodus, yeah. First song I ever heard from Exodus was the Toxic Waltz. Let's see. I don't even remember how the lyrics go. But I don't know if anyone that's really, knowledgeable and in the know. My song, Succulent Freak, was basically a ripoff of Toxic Waltz. So, if you haven't heard Succulent Freak, check it out. I think that's the name of the first the title track, right? She-Wolf. Oh, you know what? I used to know how to play She-Wolf. I forgot. I own the Cryptic Writings tablature book back when that was a thing. You know what I mean? But all I remember is... Well, a little sharp there. Nothing's what it seems. Touching my head for the what was that you said? Fill my eyes as we said our last goodbyes. Oh, I really don't remember. Walking. That's the first Megadeth song I've ever heard. Boogs and Big Show needs to happen. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. I have no control of anything, all right? All I do is bring my A game every single time. That's all I can do. War pegs. Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds of plot destruction. Let's get to it, huh? Warlord! I never learned it, though. Something like that. Politician! Can you imagine how heavy that song probably was back in like the 60s when it came out? Iced Earth? Yeah, you know I know some Iced Earth. I played Iced Earth at Battle of the Bands. 2 Iced Earth songs, actually, back when I was 17 years old. All right, here we go. All right, my volts. Let's get these volts crisping down. What do I say? How do I see place? Just a little one, it's just a little one, passion. When it grows all of my day, I am the king of this waste. Rabbit scratched, frozen from your neglect. I am the fullest one. I came to say that you are the chosen one. The burning sand, so I'm told. Time is the beer. Take these chains of erection away. Warbringer. So, Warbringers are a great band. All right, they're a great band. And I wanted to see them live. They're in Winter Park. So, like, probably a mile away from my house. But 'tis my life to constantly be away from home. So I miss that concert, just like I miss all cool concerts now because I'm in, little towns in Florida. Fozzy. What about Fozzy? Chris Jericho's a cool guy. He liked my posts. He messages me. He's a cool guy. Mother, tell your sister not to come my way. You want to fight me? You want to fight? You want to fight? You want to scrap? Bang your head. If you like to gamble, I'll tell you how it is. You win some, you lose some, it's all the same to me. Old videos to channel with a different name. Probably could, but why would I? What's the point? I figure at some point down the road, they'll probably just come to light anyways again, right? One way or another. Do I ever drink? Rarely. Well, I mean, it depends, like, I mean, so the thing is, like, everything I do is excessive. You guys know this, like, right? It's excessive garlic. It's excessive honey, right? It's excessive coffee. So I think you can put 2 and 2 together, right? Of how that works. 8 years, yeah, you best believe it. I did. Why would you think I didn't? What would make you think I didn't do it? Chesticles or buttocks? And what kind of question? On a broad or on a dude? Like on me? No, this. Oh, Misfits. I never got the craze with the Misfits. I get it. It's like a cool Skellington on the shirt, and I get people want to like, oh, it's cool to wear it. Like it's fatted, like it's like a scene, like it's cool on the scene. But in my opinion, the band sucks. Now, I don't know. Down the road, I don't know. All right? Like, because listen, if things take off with Loudwire and maybe, like I'm a, big rock star on the road, I don't know. I might meet Glenn and he tries to fight everyone. So I don't want to get into it or anything like that. But just in my opinion, never got into them. I'm just not into punk music in general. Not into punk music. Tool's all right, but like they're not, I don't think they're, people are like, oh my God, they're geniuses. Like that. When that album, the new album dropped or whatever, it's like people were losing their minds. And I listened to like one of the first songs that was released. It was like 14 minutes long, and I was just waiting for it to like just go beast mode. You know what I mean? It was just like it never happened. BCAAs and creatine. I'd say BCAAs are a waste of money. I mean, listen, coming from a guy that does everything in excessive amounts too. I tried 40 grams for like a month, and I think what it just did was just put my severe stress on my kidneys. But like it's not like I saw sickening gains or anything. But with that being said, with creatine, especially when I was taking it with honey, like I would scoop 10 grams in my mouth, and then I would put like honey in hot water, and I would just down it with like honey water, just really spike my insulin. I gained like 8 pounds. Obviously a water weight probably, but I mean, so I think if you take it right, but I think like all the creatine, hydrochloride and stuff like that is just a waste. Angry Again, I used to play that song. The more of you minds, the more of me I see the more I try to reach your lips. So was it Bullet for My Valentine a bunch of times? So was it, can't remember how to play it all, but like, was it? But I scream aiming fire! Was it? Dude. Right now it's killing time! Right now it's killing time! I learned stuff and I forget it like the next day. Skillet. Skillet's a little, power to them. It's like a Christian rock radio group. Skillet, what's their song? I feel invincible, invincible. The target on my back, I will not attack. You make me feel alright. Hey, That chick singing on the drums. Over the top, Nevermore, Godless Endeavor. Jeff Loomis is the man. I saw Nevermore live on